Could you come in, please? How did that door open by itself?
Mr. Adelson, are you ready to proceed?
Yes, I've been for 20-some-odd minutes.
Well, regrettably, we were kept outside. We were here in time. In fact, we actually saw you come in. So
Let the record reflect that we were ready to proceed at the time designated at 9:30.
that is not accurate. We were not allowed in, sir. Okay.
Okay.
So the time is, I guess, almost 10 minutes up. But you are ready to proceed now, sir?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Mr. Adelson, to raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth to help you God?
I do.
Thank you. And that's
Are
what he was
you
working
aware
on?
that are you aware that when we make proposals for tender commissions, that there are documents that you should or that you have to submit?
Move to strike as non-responsive. And it was that he was working
Well,
on?
I'll make a positive statement. When one applies for, when one is a candidate, one has to make. Bring me in the total box of application we made for Singapore, please. The box. Ask Patty to bring the whole box in, please.
Okay.
The 30 pounds of box. I'll show you what an application looks like.
And was that the first and last time he was a vendor for outside services?
To the best of my knowledge.
Okay. Did you know what Dax Turok's background was at or about the time that he...
Well,
Mr. Adelson, I'm again
I'll
going to
tell
ask
you,
you.
I stopped myself. You're right.
Were you familiar generally with what Mr. Turok's background was at or about the time that you met with him in Mr. Widener's office in late January, early February?
It's about 30 pounds.
That's an application. That's our application for Singapore.
Thank you for sharing that with us.
You're not you can't take it with you.
No, I'm not.
Show it
I'm just going to put it on the floor if you don't mind.
No, put it on the table over there.
No, I don't think I will, Mr. Adelson.
I think we'll put a stop to this deposition. If the man wants to be discourteous and he wants to throw documents on the floor, I think he ought to behave himself in a more exemplary manner. If he doesn't want to pick it up, I'm stopping this deposition.
You're free to do whatever you want to do, Mr. Adelson. I can't keep you here.
I'm not going to allow it. I'm not going to let you abuse our property.
All right, Mr. Adelson.
Why don't we take a 10-minute break?
We're going off the record. The time is 11:29 a.m.
Is he your bodyguard?
Yes.
What's his name?
Daron Bitan.
Is he carrying a weapon?
Yes.
What kind of weapon is he carrying?
You'll have to ask him. I don't know.
Why?
Why are you asking that?
What kind of weapon are you carrying? Carrying an automatic weapon?
Why do you ask him?
Are you asking a gun? Are you carrying a
Well,
gun?
you don't have to answer.
He's
I'm not a
carrying a
witness.
gun?
I'm not answering that any further.
Mr. Harden, I don't know if this is the way.
Whatever he's doing, he's entitled, he's licensed to carry whatever weapons that he's licensed to carry.
What do you want to do?
I'm not going to be mistreated and abused by an attorney wanting to question me.
Mr. Adelson.
If you want to go into court with your behavior on tape, I think the judge will welcome that.
I think he will too. Mr. Harden, I'm not going to sit next to a guy who's got a weapon on him. Now, I don't know how they handle it in Houston, but let me tell you, they don't require lawyers to have a bodyguard sitting between him and the deponent.
I don't think this
They
is
don't
a matter
prohibit
of
it.
Houston.
They don't prohibit it.
Okay, well, let me tell you what my position is here.
Please.
We put off his deposition, I think, 5 separate times. We accommodated you, Mr. Adelson, and Mr. Lionel. You wanted to take it here, and I was hesitant to do that for just this sort of reason. We're here. The first thing he does when he walks in is he starts chewing us out for being late when we've been kept waiting out there, as you well know, Mr. Hart. During the course of this deposition, I ask him what time it was, and he tells me how to make a Rolex. Nevertheless, I've been very, very patient. I'd like to continue with this deposition, but I'm not going to continue it under these ground rules.
I'll continue it if you bend down and pick up the papers you threw on the floor.
Mr. Adelson.
So you evidence to me that you were not as violent as you appeared to be.
Mr. Adelson, I didn't throw anything on the floor.
Yes, you did.
You put things in front of me, I removed them to the floor.
No, you didn't remove them. You can hear the sound on the tape.
And here's a news flash, I'm not a busboy, and I don't work for you. I work for them, and I'm not taking orders or directions from you.
Well, I don't have to take
Okay.
orders or directions from you.
No, you don't, and I'm not asking you to. But I think we're at an end here. So I'm going to move for sanctions.
I'm going to suggest that you take a break for lunch.
No, my lunch break is at 12:30. I have something to do. You want to take another
Can we-
break? Take another break.
Give me a couple minutes.
Sure.
Okay, we're going off the record. Time is 11:42 a.m.
Mr. Adelson is indisposed at the moment. Apparently he's in the bathroom, and we're just going to take a break from 12:30 until what time?
Make it 2 o'clock,
Okay.
okay?
Okay, we're going off the record. The time is approximately 12:20 p.m.
Don, you've been a perfect gentleman. Someday I'll be able to repay you.
Not a problem.